Alright, so today I thought I'd make a video on lucid dreaming, which I've been doing for a while. And pretty much lucid dreaming is when you know you're dreaming and you're conscious and you can control everything that goes on. And you could taste, smell, hear anything and everything you want. So there's two parts to learn the technique. One would be keeping a dream journal, like remembering your dreams, because there's no purpose of lucid dreaming if you're not going to remember it. So what you're going to want to do is take a dream journal. Every morning you wake up, you're going to want to write in it. It's a pain in the neck, I'm not going to lie. Half the time I'm too lazy to do it myself, but you need to have it if you're going to have lucid dreams. The next two parts would be reality checks. You're going to want to do fuck it. The purpose of keeping the dream journal is that when you get a better dream recall, and when you try to dream, you'll remember more of it. Now, when I first started, I only remembered not even a paragraph worth, but now I have 2 or 3 front and back pages of dreams, which is a bit crazy in my opinion. But you need that so you can remember them. And the second part is doing reality checks, and what that is simply is checking if you're dreaming or not. So simple examples are jumping up and down. If you're in a dream, you'll float. If you're not, you'll not. Another one would be if you look at your hands, they might look different, they might look weird. But the secret to reality checks is if you get a digital watch and set it for a half an hour, so every half an hour it's like dee 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 dee, it'll just bug you out. But you look at your watch and you blink a couple times, and if the numbers change to be ridiculous, if it's 10 o'clock and you blink twice, then it's 11:30. You're like, oh, I'm definitely dreaming, which works pretty well. Another really useful trick would be to wake up a few hours, 3 or 4 hours before you normally wake up to go to work or whatever. And when you do that, you go do something for half an hour, whether it be work, math problems, just watch YouTube videos, whatever. Then go back to sleep. But what happens is your mind's already awake, but your body wants to go back to sleep. So which will definitely improve your dreaming, remembering, and whatever. Also, when you go to sleep, you should listen to music. I'll post a link. I don't know which side it is because I don't make a lot of YouTube videos, but I'll post a link with brain music on it, which is like brain waves or binaural beats or something. And what happens is that will keep your brain more awake and your body more asleep. And it'll definitely help your dreaming increase a lot. We do a little more advice on lucid dreaming. You're going to want to always do reality checks, even randomly. It doesn't even take any effort. Blinking a couple of times at a clock is not that hard. Just don't do it when you're driving. Anyway, what you also want to do is with the watch, you can always turn to that as a lucid dream reference. In your dreams, it's good because every half an hour you're and you're like, oh, let me check. And you're like, oh, definitely in a dream. And if it goes off a lot, it just can be really annoying. So I don't wear one, but it's definitely, if you're really into it and you want to find a shortcut, digital watch is definitely the way to go. Also do reality checks when you have something's out of place. You wake up and let's say your desk is moved and you're like, why is it over here? And you just do a quick simple reality check and you might be in the dream or not, stuff like that. And a lot of times lucid dreaming, it's really weird how sometimes you could have 3 in 1 week and you'll be like, wow, this is great. Then you'll have one and you get stuck and you can't move and you get really frustrated because you're like, I thought I mastered this, but you can never master it truly because sometimes you just have them and they won't work. I don't know, it's weird. Also, if you listen to Bach, the classical composer, you use that instead of brain music. It works so much better, I think. I really enjoy his music to begin with, too. It sounds like this. Also, what you might want to consider doing in a dream is if you have any fears, you're afraid to climb something or that, you can just do it in a dream. It's not that big of a deal. If you fall, you really don't get hurt because you're in a dream. Also, you might want to, if you're on a diet, you want to eat something but you can't. You can just go to a restaurant and eat something and you could pig out or whatever, and then you'll wake up. Well, you'll be hungry as hell, but might have satisfied some urges or whatever, which is pretty good. You want to like fight yourself, martial arts, that comes in pretty good. But I find that I get a little carried away sometimes because you're in control of the whole thing. So I don't know how fair you can be to yourself. Also, if you watch a movie, you really enjoy it, you could relive that movie in your dream, and you could just take over, be any character you want, change you didn't like. You know, you could be a total badass, fight like bad guys or whatever. It's pretty cool. But yeah, lucid dreaming is something to definitely look into. After this, I'll probably make a video on remote viewing, like several videos, like little training steps, because it's pretty interesting talent once you get good at it. I'll do that. Then I'll make a... Actually, you know what? I'll post my chi cultivation training right after this part of the video. So, thank you for watching. I want to do a shout out to my friend Anna, but thank you. So, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, whatever. Send me messages if you're